the qualifying rounds of the men's weightlifting. Each competitor gets 3 attempts to get the weight above their head. The Olympic Games always has a habit of making superstars. And there's no reason why this athlete can't be the story of this Games. Well, that's a good choice. Is he strong enough? Drives through with the legs. Fantastic technique. 3 lights out, and that's a perfectly acceptable attempt. Crowd like it. Things gone to plan so far, but now it comes back to that question: how much more weight goes on the bar? Well, this will be a good test of his nerves. This is not the most challenging weight, but certainly not an easy one. Needs to get the weight above his head. Looks strong here. Needs to stand still now. Well, should be happy with that. A successful lift, and the athlete will be really pleased with that. Done really well so far. One final attempt to really nail this one. Well, what a moment we've got here. He's going for a new Olympic record. He's going for a new world record. This could be a remarkable moment. Well, doesn't manage to lift anything here, and that's a real worry. Well, let's take one more look then. Welcome to Eton Dorney for the qualifying rounds of the men's single sculls. A picturesque venue this that will host all the rowing events in London 2012. Up next, the men's single sculls. And they're off, they're underway. Looking really strong. You're looking for that smooth movement through the water, but so far, it's all just been a bit herky-jerky. It's so far so good for the Czech Republic, who are out in first. China in second place and looking good here. Australia Well, here's the replay, and this is a run to forget, I'm afraid. What could go wrong certainly did go wrong. There wasn't that change in pace. Well, here we are at the Excel London for the Olympic final of the men's weightlifting. Good crowd on hand as well. Well, on a good day, he won't have any problems at all in lifting this weight, but it's still going to be a challenge here. Needs a good snatch here. Is he strong enough? Gets it above his head. Now, second phase. Oh, yes, he's going to do it. He does it. Impressive stuff from Norway, a really strong start so far. Needs to make a wise selection here, having had a good first round. How much more weight does he put on? Needs to be powerful in this first phase. Technique not bad so far. Well, he'll be in with contention with that last lift. Well, let's take a check walk. Well, I think he'll be happy with that. Looking at his face, he's really happy with that. Delighted. What a performance. Let's get confirmation then of the results in this event. Norway finish in first and take home gold. The flags of success fly high over the stadium, and these moments will be captured and will be on the front pages of the papers in the morning. Terrific performances rewarded with gold, silver and the first event of the day at Lord's, and there's plenty of questions that need answering. He looks in tip-top shape here. Could be improved upon. 5 points. End number 1, arrow number 2. 9 for that arrow. This is the final arrow of end number 1. So close to a 10. That's a 9. Here's the replay of that. 5th place after the first end. Not a bad start, but still plenty of room for improvement. Really good. 9. Arrow number 2. The outer yellow circle, that's 9 points. This is arrow number 3 on end 2. 8 more to the total. Let's check on the replay. Pressure starting to mount in end number 3. This is the first arrow. Outer red, 7. Arrow number 2 then. That's 8 points for the inner red. This is the final arrow of the end. That's 7. That was all right. Could do much better though, and that scoreboard underlines it, middle of the pack. With only 3 arrows remaining, none of the athletes can afford to slip up here. You can add 8 for that. 2 arrows to go. So close to the maximum. That's 9. This is the last arrow of the competition. Nine more points in the outer yellow circle. Let's take a look at that replay. This athlete will take the applause. Plenty of crowd support here. They're all ready to get this event underway. Lane 4, Norway. Set. These 8 athletes are so close in ability. Away we go. Needs to work harder. Can do better than this. The staggered start still in effect through 50 metres. Now they approach the second half of the race. Strong running as they enter the home straight. Norway are in first. Is Italy in second? Now it's getting exciting. First place goes to Norway. Second place for Italy, who qualified. And China take third. That sees them qualify. Well, this athlete's happy. No doubts about that. It was a good performance. Well, here's the replay then of this race, and another really good performance. In fact, an excellent performance, looking really good through the opening stages, and then when it came down to the technique, holding together, the stamina kicked in. What a run. Terrific. This is the Olympic Stadium in London's East End. Some terrific views over the city, but now it's time for the next event to take place. 80,000 here and they're all watching. And we're off. Needs to try and get back in touch with the leaders. Halfway round the bend and we're starting to see the break of the blocks. Well, this race really starting to take shape as they approach halfway. Out in front, Italy. It's going to come down to the finish on the line. Championship, but there's no doubts that they did certainly perform well here. Stadium risers here to salute three fine competitors, fully deserving of the accolades that they're receiving. Let's have a glance at who's where in the overall medal tally. Well, that concludes things for today. What an